And with the official opening behind us, we are ready to go with this men's game. Calgary Phantoms taking on the Brampton Midnight Express. Calgary, the white, red trim. Brampton in the black with the white and red trim. Actually, that's checked. That's the other way around. Calgary are the team with the dark jerseys on. Brampton with the white. They changed their jerseys from last night. Chip down the boards. Hit along the boards. Gill trying to get it out. He does. Down the floor. Comes to the boards. Brampton have it knocked out of the air by Gill. Following up on it is Taylor. Satachi turning along the board. Satachi trying to work his way out. Stopped by Gill. Gill with a shot in towards goal. One off a leg up and out of play. Faceoff will stay in the Brampton end. Comes up along the boards. Calgary trying to hold it in. Brampton will come away. Mantis in over the blue line. And stop, shoot. That did not get through to goal. Down in the corner. Throw it to the side of the net. Gill. In over the blue line, Nur Mohammed. He lost it. Gill hustling back into his own end. Dumped in by Calgary. Chasing down after it, Noah Lemos. Taken away by Calgary off the boards. And that'll get out over center. As it got past Jordan Crocker. And he'll turn, dump it in, head to the bench. Calgary bring it out. That is intercepted. Mantos. Marquise Mantos. Long pass up at the blue line. Tried to get it to Hannon. Hannon trying to cut in front. Knocked off his stick by Stickle. Brampton forechecking out, turning in the corner. That's Plania. Stepping up to hold it in. Byrne scores. They took it off the boards. Here it is. Try and throw it around. A great pinch. And thrown towards the goal, and somehow it finds its way into the back of the net. Not sure if it was deflected, but it is 1-0 for the Brampton Midnight Express. A little trouble getting the face-off underway. Now we're good. Gill played it off the boards. Dump back in. All the way back in his own end is Gill for Calgary. Pokes it to the corner. Has to turn back behind his net again. Doing good work. Now he'll settle it down. As Sirijic was in forechecking. They gain the blue line. Shot on goal. Save is made. Express turn it at their own blue line. Get it up ahead. Sirijic. Over the blue line, goes to the backhand. Gill has been out there almost this entire first period. So we're 4 minutes in. Good defensive play. Up ahead, they try and get it to Kellaway. Kellaway trying to cut inside. Taken away from him. Omar Rashid. Rashid straight up through center. Gets to center, backhands it in. It's knocked out of the air. Rashid following up on it, holds it in. Goes it around behind the goal. Dampy Brar was back there. Gets it up ahead. This is the captain, Rashid. That's in over the blue line. They are onside. Throw it into the corner. Rashid was out in front, back at the point. Brar towards goal. That's high over the top of the goal. That hit the mesh. The whistle goes. Remy Lawrencell out to take the face-off for Calgary. He's played internationally with Canada. It's lifted high, doesn't hit the rafters. Bouncing ball right down to Hundle. And it's going to be a penalty coming up against Brampton, as a Calgary player was pushed into the end boards. Down at the other end, the starting goaltender for the Brampton Midnight Express, Nicholas Lamb. Played a great game last night. Brampton's win. Penalty comes, 14:53 left to go here in the first period. We're still early in this one. A good crowd on hand here at the Huntington Hills Arena. One would expect that, the home team playing. We just had the official opening ceremony. Lawrencell, as now Calgary go to work on the power play to Gill, back to Lawrencell. Over to Mostahan. Scramble in front, Lamb has got it covered up. There's no loose ball there. Nice play by Gill to knock it down at center, keep it onside. He's pushed to the boards hard by Satachi. Satachi comes away shorthanded. That's picked off. Lawrencell. He'll drop it back for Gill. And drop it back a little bit further. Not in yet. Cleared away. So far, a pretty good penalty kill for Brampton. Dumped in. Poking it free was Brar. To the side of the goal it comes, then to the boards. Great work by Plania. He goes racing after it shorthanded, or 51 that is. Stephen Alvo. Onside. Taylor back at the point to Gill. Doesn't shoot it. And a shot comes in. It's blocked. Doesn't get through. Lawrencell back at center. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Gill moving it in. Gill to the side of the goal. Back to Lawrencell. Has to reach for it. Now he'll shoot it, and that went off somebody and up into the mesh and out of play. Not a whole lot happening for Calgary on this power play. Just 10 seconds left to go in their man advantage. Finally, the ball is dropped. Shot on goal. Lamb has it, holds on, has a quick look up at the clock. Ball has gone down the back of his jersey. I think they're able to get it. Caught up in the paraphernalia, as Danny Galvin used to say. Boy, they're having trouble with the face-offs. Can't get the players get their sticks set correctly. Now they do. Big scramble down in the corner. Brampton come away as the penalty expires. We're back to even strength. That's turned over. Here comes Calgary. Gayan behind the goal. Olenek. Olenek can't get it on goal. Went in behind and cleared away by Brampton. Back to pick it up. Stickle. Pass hopped over the stick of Shergill. Straight up the floor. Shot. Save is made. Ball is still in play. Some of the players thought it had gone out. Stephen Alvo pinned against the boards. Alvo still working hard over there. Ball comes here to the near side, over to pick it up. Matt Stickle. Stickle relieves the pressure, clears it down the floor. Knocked down by Schluter. He lost it. That pass a little bit too far for Daniel Ponce. They wave off the flooring. Didn't think anybody had touched it. Chipped out. Following up on it. Shot. Save is made by Lamb. It's another shot, another glove save. Couldn't control the rebound again. Calgary still in there pressing. Schluter couldn't get it on goal. Still in. Chance for Kellaway. Can't pull the trigger. Racing back to pick it up. Jeff Ems. To Gill. Gill with a nice move. Good pass. Not taken cleanly though by Costas. It's turned over. Alone in front was Sitachi. They couldn't get him the ball. Rashid. Pass back all alone was Omar Rashid, but the pass missed him. Sitachi to the front of the goal, looking for the deflection in front was Ponce. Couldn't get a stick on it. Again, Ponce fanned that time of the one-timer. Ponce is knocked down, still down. Delayed penalty coming up to Calgary. They touch it up. Brampton will go on the power play. Pont still down on the floor over in the far side. As they tend to him, we'll step aside for just a second. Okay, it is not Daniel Ponce because I see number 55 up walking into the bench. It's number 89, Sahib Gill. It's the player who was shaken up for Brampton. So power play for Brampton. They lead it 1-0. Scramble in front, they score. Brampton making good on the power play, double their lead. I believe it was J.C. Gill. Not sure if we'll be able to see it on the replay. I think it was number 96, Gill, to the side of the goal. One last poke at it, and there it is. And it is indeed the goal scorer. 2-0. Ponce down in behind the goal, taken away. Lawrencell to the boards. They get it out. Racing onto his carrier. Here's a breakaway chance. Nur Mohammed. Mohammed to the backhand. Oh, great glove save made by Lamb. Calgary's best scoring chance. So here, Nur Mohammed sent in all alone. Lamb got the big trapper stuck out, just laid it on top of the pad. Picked it off. 8:56 to go, first period. 2-0. The Brampton Midnight Express over the Calgary Phantoms. Calgary Phantoms, the host team. We've got a big crowd here watching them at home. So far, crowd hasn't had much to cheer about. Perlick was running hard for Brampton, couldn't come up with it. Rashid just onside, but they turn it over. Pass up ahead. Perlick going into the corner with Gill. Perlick comes up with it. Perlick gets it out in front, turns on the forehand. The shot just went wide. Gill leaves it back there. Brampton getting in a change. Back in they come. Nice move, backhand, just missed. What a move by Sean Hannon. He toe dragged it around the defenseman who'd sprawled out. Jason Gill. Long pass up ahead. Shot by Hannon, and getting the right pad over there just in time is Raph Hundle. Boy, Brampton are flying. Calgary's had a couple of chances, but Certainly the edge goes to Brampton, both in possession and on the scoreboard. They lead it 2-0. Smith will take the face-off for Brampton. Players getting too close to one another. Referee pushes them apart. And there's a lot of nonsense going on right now in the face-off circle. Guys tapping each other's shin pads, encroaching. Now they're going to wave Smith out. Finally we get it dropped. Surigic had come in to take the face-off for Brampton. They control it in the corner. Surigic getting it out in front, unable to get a stick on it. It's the Brampton player. Dumped in by Kidwick. On it is Olenek. Stickle lost it. Surigic shot blocked by Parker Evans. Now our player hit into the boards, and that's going to be a penalty. It's starting to get a little bit chippy. That's going to be a checking penalty. The penalty will go to Calgary, number 7. That's Parker Evans. So leading 2-0, Brampton will go on the power play. Ponce wins the faceoff. Back to the point. Setting up there is Alvo. Back to Ponce, down low. They'll come back to Ponce. He's got some room. Shot, save made by Hundle. He kicked out the left pad and cleared away by Calgary. Sitachi puts it up along the boards to Ponce. He'll give it back to Sitachi. Players will line up along the blue line. Brampton will try and get in. They do. So they find a streaking player down the right side. Back at the point, this is Sitachi. Backhand pass. Down the corner. They throw it around. Alvo. That shot by Ponce is blocked. Brampton maintained possession. Just under a minute to go now in the power play. Ponce with it. Down into the corner. Fanning on as he tried to get it out in front was Perlick. There's Ponce able to hold it in. Ponce has it again. Back at the point. Sitachi. Back to Sitachi, to Ponce. Back to Sitachi, one-timer. Knocked down and easy clear there for the Phantoms. Both teams making changes. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Jordan Crocker leading the power play now. That'll be a delayed offside, so all kinds of time now for Calgary to kill off the rest of this penalty. They'll fire it down the floor. Out to play it, Lamb, and that'll do it. Penalty's over. Crocker makes a move, gets away from Lawrencell. In over the blue line, no further. Gill. Long stretch pass. Trying to get to it was Costas, knocked off his stick. It'll be brought back in by Alvo. Alvo with a shot that goes off of Gill, up and out of play. Brampton has called a timeout. 4:27 to go in the first period. That's an unusual time to call a timeout. Not sure if there was something specific they needed to deal with. They're up 2-0. Face off the other team's end late in the first period. They burned their timeout. So the faceoff will be in the Calgary Phantoms' end of the floor. Olenek gets it down the floor for Calgary. They're onside, in over the blue line, down into the corner. Olenek, watched there by Crocker. Olenek behind the goal, keeping Crocker on his back. Now feeds it back at the point. Gill shoots, got through but missed the net. Back the other way, Noah Lemos dumps it in. Long shot on goal and a good one. Jordan Crocker, save was made by Hundle. Ball gets past Crocker. Taylor getting around the outside, shot save made by Lamb. Crocker got caught pinching a little bit that time. Now Crocker will bring it up the floor for Perlick. Back to Crocker and behind the goal. Perlick on it first for Brampton. Brer is on him. They push and shove and lean on each other, and Calgary comes away with it. Tried to hit the breakaway pass to Nur Mohammed. It worked earlier in the period. He was robbed by Lamb. Here's Nur Mohammed again. Ball goes straight up into the ceiling here at Huntington Hills. Under 3 minutes to go now in the first period. One more game to go this evening after this one. New Tecumseh Extreme will take on the Saskatoon Buffalo. Stickle to Nur Mohammed. He'll go across the floor. Lawrencell. Taylor with a shot. That goes wide. Out comes Brampton again. Not in over the blue line yet. That's going to be offside. Simon Taskus in ahead of the play. And again, both teams will change. Around the boards it goes. Kept in by Calgary. There's a shot on goal. Save. Rebound is there. A couple of saves by Lamb. Costas with it. Jason Gill. Taken away by Safir Rashid. Shot that hit somebody in front, went wide. Back at the point. Held in by Rashid. Over. Gill shot just missed. Rashid. Working along the boards. Back at the point. It's dumped in towards the goal. Kicked away by Gill. Can't get it out. Kept in by Calgary. It's one of the best shifts of the game here for the Calgary Phantoms. Into the slot area. Back at the point. Chance in the slot. Shot. Save made by Lamb. Lamb's been brilliant when he's had to be. 2-on-1 for Brampton the other way. Right in front, backhand save made by Hundle as we go back and forth. Rayom with the chance. Taylor, he lost it. Kept in, but Brampton have it. Ahmed. Things slow down. So under a minute to go here in the period. Well, what a flurry a moment ago. Calgary player clipped with a high stick. Not sure if anybody caught it. The officials are going to get together and discuss this. Player's okay. Close to Hen. No penalty. And the fans are not happy. Calgary will bring it in. Olenek back at the point. Shot in by Brar, then it goes just wide. Olenek working hard. Down the corner, ball came out in front. Unfortunately for Calgary, Carson Taylor dropped his stick. Brar. Brar has it back. Calgary has picked up their game, but time is going to run out here in the first period. Well, flooring call, 1.3 seconds. Just a little ahead of myself on that one. Calgary will take the goaltender out. Hope to win the face-off. Have 6 players on the floor. No indication of a timeout, but Calgary having a lot of time. Okay, I'm told that they did call a timeout. I missed it. Well, it comes down to the face-off. You have to win it cleanly. Schluter will try and draw it back. Pushes it forward. Time's going to run out. Two to nothing after 20 minutes of play. The Brampton Midnight Express leading the Calgary Phantoms. You're watching the 2021 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Men's, Women's, and Masters National Championships from Huntington Hills in Calgary, Alberta. We'll be back in 2 minutes with period number 2. And just like that, we are back for the second period. Calgary finding themselves in a hole after 20 minutes of play, down 2-0 to the Brampton Midnight Express. Dumped in, back to pick it up, Sahib Gill. 4 Gills on the Brampton Express team, as we mentioned last night. J.K. Gill, Jason Gill, Sahib Gill, and J.C. Gill. That'll be a flooring call against Brampton. Just 42 seconds played here in the second so far. Calgary won the faceoff. Brampton stole it. Pass through the middle. Elbow drops it off. Scores! Oh, what a pretty play. Zach Rayom following up on that, takes the pass. And look at this nifty little play here. Sees the trailer coming, right on the blade of the stick. Snapshot, tough spot for the goaltender, just above the pad, below the blocker. And things getting worse for the home side. They trail now by 3. And I think we are getting a goaltending change for Calgary. Rav Hundel coming out. That'll mean Mark Goodman will come in. It's over getting his equipment ready. There you see him. Grab a stick, get the bucket on. So see if that'll change the fortunes of this Calgary team. Not that it was Hundel's fault, but sometimes a goaltending change is needed just to try and shake things up a little bit. And here comes Calgary. Taylor on the backhand scores! Just like that! Now the home side's excited. Carson Taylor. Two players are engaged. The ball comes loose. Taylor hops on it, goes to his backhand, and somehow slides it past Nick Lamb. And for the first time this evening, the home side have something to get excited about. They're back in it, down by 2. And you say sometimes a goaltending change just to shake things up. Here they come again. Right in front. Players haul down. No call on the play. Fans don't like that either. Costas got it up ahead, but that was picked off. Back come Brampton off the boards. Alvo having a look around. He's got a player out in front. That's broken up. Another chance. Save is made. Goodman makes the save. Burn shot doesn't get through. Down in the corner. Spinning away. Marcel Mallet. Haven't called his name much this evening, but he is a terrific player. If he gets going here in the second, look out. Rashid played it back. Calgary has to be careful here, playing with it in their own end. Now they'll move it up the floor. There's Omar Dayan. Cleared away. Waiting for it. Perlick. Dumped back into the Brampton end. Now the Midnight Express heading up the floor. Shooting it in wide of the goal. Perlick shot right on goal. Goodman's got that and holds on. Just what the doctor ordered for the Calgary Phantoms. They change goaltenders. A few seconds later they get a goal, and then their goalie comes up with a big save. Loads of time left in this one. 17:05 to be exact. Perlick with a shot off the stick of Tegan Kidwick. And out of play. Face-off win, but that'll come outside. Brampton forced to go back into their own end. Picked off by Gill. He's had a strong game for Calgary. Sahib Gill knocked off his stick, comes around to the near side. Picked up here by J.C. Gill. That shot over the top of the goal. Brampton in over the blue line, trying to get around Gill. No call. Gill's stick got caught up in the feet of the Brampton player. Stick went flying. Now there's going to be a penalty. It's a delayed penalty. Lamb has gone to the players' bench. 6 players on the floor now for Brampton on this delayed penalty. Alvo. He'll play it back to Crocker. Crocker's pass picked off by Evans, and that'll put a stop to that. Osterhin gets the penalty. The referee wants words with the Calgary coach over at the bench. Now Brampton on the power play. Shot wide of the mark. Then they score in the rebound. Rayom. That's the wrong. Want to take a look at the replay. Here it is. Rayom. First shot hits the boards, but he gets to it first and then goes far side. Beats Goodman, and it is now 4-1. So the excitement, the honeymoon period of changing goaltenders didn't last long. The penalty really hurt Calgary. Goaltender comes out, plays it to the boards. Sarijic is there. Sarijic trying to work off the boards in front. Knocked off his stick. Back comes Calgary, racing down with Schluter. That was denied, and Brampton will bring it out again. quickly up ahead. Pass off the stick of Gill. There's Jason Gill. Alvo racing back to get it. He's take it back behind his goal. Alvo, speed through the middle, lays it off on the left side. Alvo gets it back, shoots it just wide. Ponce able to hold it in. Intercepted. Calgary bring it out. Taylor. He's got the only goal so far. Trying to get in for another one. Backhand save is made. Good work by Carson Taylor. And a shot. Easy save that time for Lamb. Just held his ground. Took that shot by Nur Mohammed. Right in the pads. Taylor in front, looking for a screen. Got through, easy save again. Long shot, that's tipped wide. Into the corner it goes. Calgary trying to make something happen here. Nur Mohammed fakes the shot. Takes it to the outside. Couldn't get it in front, that was blocked, and the whistle has gone. The referee out at center indicating a cross-checking penalty. It's going to go to the Midnight Express. Power play for Calgary. 4 minutes for cross-checking. Right off the face-off, it's cleared down. Calgary had to go back to retrieve it. Kidwick. To Costas. Costas, try and get it in over the blue line. They do, just in over, then back to Costas. Now they'll set up on the power play. Costas shoots it, blocked. Now the race is on. Won by Calgary, they'll bring it out. In over the blue line. Cross-4 pass. Taylor looking again. It's in the crease and holding on to it is Lamb, and now players get sticks up. Officials get in. Cooler heads look like will prevail. .310 left to go in the power play. Face-off won by the Phantoms. Lawrencell doesn't shoot it. They try and get the return pass to Lawrencell. That was intercepted and cleared down the ice by Daniel Ponce. Lawrencell. It's physical over on the far side along the blue line. Lawrencell brings it in himself, gets it in over the blue line, but knocked off the stick of Taylor and down the floor. 2.5 to go in the power play. Taylor. Back to Gill. Calgary fans wanted a penalty. Oh, they're going to get one. It looked like Hannon was just standing still at the blue line. If I'm being honest. Didn't look like he stepped into the Brampton player, but that's going to be the call. 5-on-3 now for the Phantoms. They're going to make a comeback. This is their opportunity. They have to make hay here. 2:20 left to go in the initial penalty. So a lengthy 5-on-3. It'll be Dampe Brard to take the faceoff for Calgary. Won by Brampton, though. Can they get it out? They do. Great start to the 5-on-3 in terms of a penalty kill for Brampton. Lawrencell to center, has a look around. Over on the far side, it's brought in. Taylor. And it's 5-on-3. They don't shoot it. Over to Lawrencell, hopped over his stick. Lawrencell back to the center of the floor. Down to the side of the goal. Pass bounce. Gill has got it. Gill back to Lawrencell. Back to Gill. Can't one-time it. Pass a little bit behind him. Gill. Lawrencell. Crowd getting anxious. Gill. Lost it, but Calgary maintained possession. Lawrencell. Shot. Wide of the goal. Rebound comes out. Chance for Brampton to clear it. Gill hustles back to keep it in. Crocker's doing a great job up high on this penalty kill. Blocks that. Gill. Lawrencell shot. Saved by Lamb. They'll try the other side. A shot. Rebound is there. Somehow Taylor missed it. Net came off. 27 seconds left to go in the 5-on-3. And credit Jordan Crocker with some great work so far on this 5-on-3s. He blocked a couple of shots, and that last one stung. He's gone to the bench. Another face-off win for Brampton. That's a key to penalty killing. You can win face-offs. You got a chance. And they come up with the ball along the boards. Down the floor it goes. Costas up ahead. They've changed their power play. Back to Costas. First penalty's over. It's 5-on-4 now. That shot is deflected and goes out of play. Last touch by Brampton. The faceoff will stay right there. First penalty's over. Only 17 seconds left to go in the second one. Rashid to take the faceoff for Calgary. They lost the first two. They win this one. Dan back of the point. Shot comes in. Scores! Lamb is arguing it was touched by a high stick. The officials will get together. Hold everything, folks. Let's see. There's a conversation. It's a good goal. Calgary right back in at 8 seconds left to go in that power play when they get the goal. Shot comes in from the point. And the rebound was knocked out of the air. No question about that, but the officials say it was not a high stick. 4-2. There's life in the home team yet. Still a lot of time left. 9:24 still to go on the clock. Now it's only a 2-goal game. Coming out, Goodman. Read that well, poked it into the corner. Brampton are on it. Trying to get free is Rayom. Brampton going back on the attack. Big shove in against the boards. Ball comes out at center. Long shot. Went wide of the goal. In behind the play. A penalty's been called. It's going to go. I think to. Well, let's wait and see. Hannums went down. Dampy Briers. I think Briers going to get the gate. Well, the last thing Calgary needed after getting a little bit of momentum was to go to the penalty box. Well, that's where Brier finds himself. So Brampton now on the power play. Didn't get that one back. Gill, Crocker, back to Gill, back to Crocker. He and Gill play catch with it. Shot was blocked by Evans. Gill has it again down in the corner. Back to Crocker, fakes the shot, steps around the defender. Pass across, rebound was there to the side of the goal. Brampton are on it. One-timer scores! He moved it around beautifully. Eventually got it over to the left side. And it was fired home by Daniel Ponce. Comes to Mallet. Mallet back to Crocker. Crocker fakes the shot over to Ponce, and Ponce from the face-off dot just rips it home. And it goes to 5-2 now. Every time Calgary gets a little something going, Brampton has an answer. Taylor back at the point. Taylor pokes it towards the goal. Lamb held it out. And here goes Lemos down into the corner. Lemos goes to the boards. Comes right out in front. Lemos missed the empty net. Got a piece of the iron. Lawrencell lost it along the boards. There's a shot that goes wide. Omaregi in over the blue line. Omaregi pushed to the boards. Keeps going. Hits it behind to Mallet. Marcel Mallet. So quick with the stick. Mallet couldn't come out one side, he'll try the other. Still with it. Finally pushed off the ball. Shot, save is made. And I've got to make a correction here. The goaltender in for Calgary is Dennis Smithson, 74. I had his Goodman. Goodman is a forward, number 33. So it was Smithson who came in replace of Hundle. Smithson makes the save there. The rebound was there, but cleared away by Calgary. Omar Dan. Pass attempt knocked down. Rashid got to it for Brampton, dumped it in, and then went to the bench. Player knocked down, shot, what a chance in front. Unable to get a stick on it was Kidwick. Shot over the top of the goal. Mentis into the middle. Crocker, and it is offside. Time definitely a factor now. 4:50 to go here in the second. We only play 2 periods. Once again, offside. Face-off comes outside the blue line. And we get a little bit of pushing in behind the face-off. Referee moves the players back. Gives them each a warning. Watch this. As soon as he turns his back, they start inching forward. Every time. Hannon for Brampton gets it in over the blue line. All bouncing around. Shergill able to get it out, but Brampton will bring it right back in again. Rayom, Zach Rayom. Knocks the Calgary player down, and now the frustrations come out. The officials hustle in to separate the players. Nothing comes of it. There will be a penalty, though. That happened before all the pushing. Roughing is the call against Brampton. Zach Rayom. Just a little too aggressive down in the corners. He was battling for the ball. Brampton won the faceoff, cleared it down the floor. Power play for Calgary, but time is against them. Just over 4 minutes to go, and they're down by 3. They get it in. Gill has had a very strong game for Calgary, and it's swept away and into the Brampton players' bench. Little trouble with our camera. Is it getting loose? Okay, see if we can hang in for 4 minutes. We'll get it fixed up. Get a thumbs up from our cameraman. Once again into the Brampton bench. Let's move that stick 4 inches that way. We'll move that stick 3 inches that way. I'll come over to drop the ball, and another delay. Kept in by Calgary. Again, they are on the power play. Under a minute and a half to go in their man advantage. Under 4 minutes to go in regulation time. Shot hit the side of the goal. No, the whistle went first. Ball went in, but you could hear the whistle go first because the net had been moved. Fans aren't happy, but clearly the whistle went before the ball went into the back of the goal, and you could see the net move. Minute 18 now to go in the power play. Calgary control it back at the point. Shot, save made by Lambs, hit him right in the chest protector. Kept in by Lawrencell. Swing at the other side. Ponce has it. Ponce will take his time, get it up ahead. Sirijic was there, he lost it. Gill. Taylor. He's been the best player for Calgary. He and Gill have played well. Dumped in. Smithson. In behind the play, a little rough stuff. Gill getting involved with one of the Brampton players. That's Quinn Sirijic. Big Sean Hannon says, I'd like to get involved in this. This is my kind of stuff. The officials move him out of the way. Looks like the only penalty coming out of this will be 2 minutes to Calgary. Gill gone to the penalty box. So we're 4 on 4 as the ball is dropped. Crocker to the boards. Kept in. Another penalty coming up to Brampton. They might want to give him the ball here and get your 5 on 3. Goaltender heading to the bench. Fans are getting anxious. The pass is into the middle. Rashid laid it off there for Costas. His shot went wide. It's touched up by Brampton. Slashing. The game was moving on at a pretty good pace. Now it's gotten a little chippy in the last couple of minutes. Number of delays, number of penalties. Four-minute slashing penalty. 4 on 4. Still minute 24 left to go in the penalty to Calgary. Knocked down at center. Good play by Costas. Gets it into Taylor. Taylor couldn't beat Crocker. Lawrencell fakes a shot, breaks in. Lawrencell with a shot. That was stopped by Ponce. Up ahead, here's a breakaway. Backhand, scores. Mitchell Byrne. Yeah. Not sure that was played out exactly the way he had in mind. We see him here all the way from center. Almost too much time to think about it. And off the heel of his stick over into the far side of the goal. Beat Smithson. And that'll do it. Even strength goal will stay 4-on-4, but it is 6-2 now for Brampton. They have put this one away. Only a minute and a half left. Question is, can we get through it without more nonsense? That's tipped off the goal post. Nick Schluster. And he's not in a good mood right now. Mantis puts it in behind the goal. Brampton now just killing time. Mantis back behind the goal. They'll ring it around the near side. Picked up there by Alvo. Stephen Alvo turning, heading up the floor. Took it himself. Smithson comes out to play it. Alvo off the boards. Got a shot right on goal. Smithson had to hustle back in. Just half a minute left to play. Turning back with it is Lemos. To Mentis. Back to Lemos as they play some keep away. That's knocked down. One last chance for Calgary. Shot right on goal. Another one, they score. Parker Evans. 9.2 seconds left to go. As it's knocked down there. Turnaround shot. First save is made by Lamb. Then the backhand, short side, Evans puts it home. Makes it 6-3. Take it back behind their own goal. Let the clock run out. Throw it up towards center. One last shot. Buzzer goes. Game is over. A disappointed home crowd as the Calgary Phantoms drop their opening game to the Brampton Midnight Express by a score of 6-3. One more game to go, then we will be done for the evening. We have got a game between the new Tecumseh Extreme and the Saskatoon Buffalo. That game scheduled for about 15 minutes from now, so we will take a little break, grab whatever chance we can because we don't get many, and we'll be back with that game, as I say, in about 15 minutes from now.